Sound speeds, and welcome to another reaction video. It's no surprise that I've asked viewers to email me suggestions for videos they'd like me to react to. And what I've done is I verified every single one of these videos was valid, and then I added it to a document that I keep a master list of. But 4 of those videos I have noted were short. So in this video, we're going to react to those 4 short videos. This video is called Microfonista Boom Operator, and as of the time of this video, has 20,746 views and is released on January 24th, 2013 on a YouTube channel called Antoine Mejias, which has 93 subscribers, and this video has 180 upvotes. So let's go ahead and get into it. So he's a boom operator, and he is ready to go. I don't know what the shot is. One thing I will note is that the Steadicam operator is back here. If he is holding a shot right here, first of all, the boom operator is facing the Steadicam. Highly recommend doing this at all costs. It's great. He might be wearing inner ear monitors, or he's not wearing headphones. He might be wearing inner ear monitors, but there's no, I can't see a transmitter. I mean, there's no cable on the inside. Maybe it might be going into a belt. I can't tell what he's doing. Anyway, the Steadicam operator is most likely holding, if nothing else, fairly tight headroom there, if he's depending on the lens size, because you see how it's angling slightly downwards. It means he's driving down the headroom as opposed to a low angle holding high headroom. These guys are clearly all looking someplace. So the frame may be something like this, where you see the whole entire block. If it is somewhat wide, it could be holding all the way up to like here if he sees this entire thing. So it really just, depends on the shot. Right now, the boom operator is facing the camera. That's a great start. And he's cued back at them to try to scoop out the voices. So this guy looks like he's pretty experienced and knows what he's doing.
Acción.
Steadicam operator has not moved yet. So this dude stands up. Boom operator's digging in. They're all looking back that direction and talking. And he's staying on axis. He is very, very good at what he's doing. He doesn't necessarily need to go overhead at this point unless he wants to. I mean, he may be doing it because he doesn't want to clip the edge of the frame. It depends on the shot. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I mean, considering I'm still trying to figure out what he's doing cable-wise. He doesn't look like he has anything in his ear, so I don't know why he's not monitoring it. That seems to be a European way back, in years past. Sound mixers were like, oh, yeah, well, we need to listen to it, but you don't need to. The problem is, boom operators on set, you can't tell when the mixer's recording. Can't tell if you're in the shot because the mixer can't communicate with you. There's a whole lot of issues with that. You always need to make sure that you're monitoring, if nothing else, the boom feed only. So he's transmitting probably back to a mixer because there's no cable coming from him. Okay, so now he lowers it, which tells me he didn't need to be overhead to begin with. The Steadicam operator hasn't really moved. He's tilted up ever so slightly, but he's just barely. But he's still holding relatively tight because if you're looking down, he's still focused in there. So even with a long lens, I mean, it could be focused just in here. With a long lens, it could be also focused. I mean, if you're centered based on that height, I would say he's probably holding at least there, maybe cutting off his feet or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But this boom operator would clearly not be clipping the edge of the shot. Otherwise, somebody would probably be freaking out. Oh, you can tell the old era of Steadicam because the monitor down there, first of all, it's very big, and it was a green image on there. I remember those days. Something Steadicam operators do not miss. Notice he's also cueing the microphone back towards the actors. Originally, he was looking at them from the other side. Now he's looking at them from the front. Okay, now you may say if he's walking toward the camera, why doesn't he come down? Because if he were to come down more, he would be able to do it. Well, the reason why is because the actors are now speaking louder. If you notice, the actors were quieter before. Now they're speaking louder, and he's probably trying to make that, he's trying to even out the entire track because by staying up, he could also be cueing to multiple people at the same time. So there could be a whole bunch of different things going on here. Don't think that just because he's playing it extra high, he could be maintaining the same exact noise floor with the same kind of level, preventing a sound mixer from having to go up and down. I would say he's definitely a pro that knows what he's doing. He's a little behind. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's clearly not wearing anything in his head, in his ears. Okay, so this is one of those nightmare situations. You got yourself actors that are moving towards a black car. The Steadicam, the two camera operators are back far, so that way they're trying to drive their own reflections into this black area here behind them, and so that way they're not going to be visible. But this is not a fun situation that he's in right there. The Steadicam operator pulled up to right there, and then this camera's meeting him to do coverage. So reflections all over the place, because right over here where you see the sky, that's the place that you're going to see a boom reflection in there. But he's forward and he's cued back, so he's probably trying to drive it into the corner right there as necessary. Unless he bails completely, we'll have to see what he does. Yep, yeah, all right, right there you can see the microphone starting to peek in there. So in that angle, the cameras may be seeing it too. They may be tighter. Like at this point, the Steadicam may have completely bailed, and he is tight looking back over there, and he's tight looking over there too, two different axes. Who knows? I don't know what the shots are, but there is a potential that the microphone would be in the reflection, because black cars are the absolute worst. They're basically curved drivable mirrors. Those camera operators are really far back. That means that they're probably holding a wide enough shot to see it. I don't know. Let me see. Can't really tell what the lens is, but he has a zoom. I tell you, I think he did a good job. So this next video is called Tilta Zombie Rig, and it was released on the Jared Cohen channel, which has 592 subscribers, on October 9th, 2021. And as of the time of this video, it has 3,228 views. I've seen this video before. I am not overly impressed with the Tilta Zombie Rig, and I'll tell you why right now. Let's go ahead and watch this thing. Okay, you may say, well, this is great. A boom operator can wear a contraption also, just like the Steadicam operators and the slingshot wearing operators and the ones that have easy rig and ergo rigs and all these different things. You can wear something, and so it's not going to kill yourselves and kill your shoulders and your arm. You saw that previous boom operator, how he wasn't just going overhead for the sake of doing it. He still lowered it down. He was muscle shifting. There is a lot that can be said for doing things the right way. This big, huge contraption, it's clunky. I'm not a fan of the Tilta Zombie Rig at all. Let's look at this video. Yes, it's neat. He can cue the microphone back and forth. Position yourself right to begin with and actually angle the microphone the way you need to be. Be agile and on your feet, and you're going to be able to dig it out far better than this thing is going to be able to. We're 5 seconds into this video. Why do we need to have the music making me sound and look all epic? This dude, never mind. Do something. Why is he jerking the thing to make it shake? Is he doing it to show how, okay, it's to show how stable it is. I thought it might have been jammed for a second. But look, you can't back this thing up anywhere. I mean, you can extend out a boom pole. It's just, I'm not a fan of this thing. Okay, here's the thing about boom operating. When you are standing there 2 feet by your side, arms up directly overhead, facing the side with your boom pole, you can go up and down with it this way. You can shift with your feet this way, in and out, however you want to. Do fine-tuning movements with your hands. You can do big movements with your legs. Without the ability to shock absorb with your hands, you're losing a lot of control on this thing. So if you walk around, you're relying on your feet, which do bigger moves and the more clunky moves, to shock absorb this whole thing for you. So just watch. He's starting to walk around. You're going to see this thing bounce around a little bit. I mean, honestly, it reminds me of a T-Rex in Jurassic Park walking around, how it kind of flops up and down. I don't like this thing. I mean, he is so slow to cue the thing. When you're looking at it going back and forth, he's walking with him. So that way it's staying relatively overhead. He's bending his knees. He's doing fine. But at this point, you're actually walking the wrong way. It would be better for you to just walk forward while booming them. as opposed to walking sideways and sidestepping it over and over again. See how slow he is to cue the microphone? I mean, it's just not fast. Not a fast system at all. Seems to really be excited with being able to take the thing up and down and twist the thing. It's like, I'm not impressed with this thing at all. Let's see what this next video is. Oh, geez, another Tilta zombie rig video. Okay, these are all user submitted. So, okay. This video is also on the Jared Cohen YouTube channel, which this video has 2,078 views, premiered on October 23rd, 2021. This video is called Zombie Rig for Tilta, Boom Pole Audio Support Rig co-designed by Jared Cohen. I had actually commented on this video when it was released, but amazingly, it's not in there. You can't see it. So either he hid me from the channel or deleted my comment. One of the two. Presumably. Okay, at this point, you're off axis. You've got the pole extended, what, all of 8 feet, 9 feet, something like that? If this is the height of this guy here, it's extended out 6 feet and you're off axis. You're closer to booming the camera than you are the girl. And because they're moving this way, guess what's going to happen? As you're moving forward, your voice slightly goes past you. So if you boom straight to the top of someone's head and they're talking while walking forward, chances are you're still going to get a fairly decent track out of them that's full simply because you're playing it the right way. If you overshoot them a little bit, that's fine. If you're undershooting someone that's moving forward, this microphone is going to be getting this air way in front of her and her sound is going to go slightly more behind her. Okay, let's go. Oh, also notice everyone else is wearing masks except him. So this is back in like the big time COVID era. This is after they were starting to do mandatory vaccinations for set workers. And outside was probably a situation where it was optional masks. So that's just a little side there. Not that that matters with anything. He's running backwards with it. I understand why. It's because this thing is clunky. He has to stay in front of her, and he's going to be trying to soften the footfalls with his legs. Remember, these things are not designed to be eloquent. These things are designed to flop all over the place. They're not easy to use, I'm sure, just by the fact that it's going straight forward. You lose the ability to finesse things with your hands. Was he behind her? Was he cueing? He's in front of her there. He's shooting. She's looking that direction, completely away, and he's on the opposite side of her, cued to the back of her head. Brilliant boom operating. Again, slow to cue the microphone. What on earth is going on here? All right, you got a Steadicam operator on this side. He's on the opposite side. So this Steadicam operator, what shot is he getting when he's that far back? You're not going to put like a 300 or 400 mil lens on there trying to zoom in just really tight here. So he's holding, and I guarantee he's got the boom operator in that shot. So for whatever reason, the Steadicam operator is framing up this boom operator with the Tilta zombie rig on there. And because of the lighting, I guarantee we're seeing the shadow on the side of this guy's head. Let me go back and let's see if that's right. Okay, yep, look at that. We're shadowing straight up. He's shadowing at the top of his head. And now you can't extend out at all without getting into the shot. This is one of those situations where you need to go out more and then step in more, and that's why you would use that as a boom operator. Please, for somebody, please, the boom operator, boom support, that's an actual device you should use. That is much, much more preferred, in my opinion, than this. And he's off axis again. These guys here are talking over there, and then this guy here is the guy who was talking. So he's shadowing his head again, right over here. She's done talking, and he cues over there for the other person, but the microphone is still over her. You can't reach, dude. The pole is too short. You've extended it out 3 feet. What are you booming? It was clear that the other guy was the guy talking. This guy over here, you see his head moving around like he's talking and gesturing. This guy in the close, the back of this dude there, you're seeing him just kind of a reaction to someone talking. So the other guy is moving around like he's talking. You're overshooting her again. Now he's playing here because he's sitting down far away. But at this point, I almost would want to take him seriously, making the viewer try to believe that he is actually cueing the microphone over these guys, even though they're quite clearly like 20 feet past him. I thought he was underwater for a second. So nothing like booming the top of someone's head when they're looking downwards the other direction. Booming behind the guy. His head is facing this way. Granted, he's wearing a mask. ADR the thing later or do wild lines, but still. Get in front of him. Again, booming behind him. I'm not impressed. Okay, look, I'm glad he likes this device. I'm glad that he feels like he's amounting to something and doing something great for the people. Whatever. Okay, he's in front of him. That's good. Good job, booming. I have no idea where the camera operator is because he's nowhere to be seen. We have the same guy here. Is that a camera operator back there? I don't know. If so, he's looking at that cop and about to cross the boom operator. I don't know. And then it cuts to the other side. Where's the camera operator? I see no camera operator. Okay. Okay, camera operator is here looking up at her. What is he booming? The camera is very clearly underneath looking up at her. And he's booming over the top of her head way back there. And he's crossing the main light. This light right here, casting these very strong, prominent shadows right here. That means the boom pole is going to be crossing probably right on top of the camera. But if he's not careful, he's going to be getting the top of her head too. Man, you know what? Maximize this thing. This thing is irritating me so bad. Maybe he was letting her go because she was bending forward. The thing is, though, she's going to be exerting herself. You got to get in front of her. He's exactly the wrong place to be. See that thing jerk forward and lurch forward? Gotta be careful with this thing, man, because it stuck a little bit or something. That's at least the interpretation I had. I'm going to look over here, look at his hand, and see if when this thing lurches forward and jerks forward, what does his hand do? I'm going to watch that. It's right over here after this shot. It takes a quick little lurch down. His hand is pretty much done. Let's see what happens. So the thing reacted. His hand was down, it barely moved, and this thing all of a sudden jerks forward. Yeah, play on your phone, dude. That's what you need to be doing. Dude, where are you looking? Camera's over here looking back at her. He should be, all right, let's see, where are the shadows? Where are the shadows? Her shadow is going this way, so he's behind her because her shadow, he should be over here. This is where he should be with his main shadow is over there coming from the sun. The main shadow is over here coming from the sun. He's again behind her. You're upstream of, this guy is not a good boom operator. He should not be demoing this thing. You want to put someone who's a skilled boom operator in charge of this thing if you're going to make a demo video. Both of these videos for the Tilta Zombie Rig are crap, in my opinion. I'm not impressed with this thing at all. This thing just, all it does is trigger me. No, I don't like this thing at all. They sent me an email after their NAB show in 2022 saying, hey, like to reach out to you to see if you're in any way interested in this thing. And I lit him up in an email saying, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you and your product. It's not designed. What makes you think that I would be the least bit interested? I'm a professional boom operator by day. This thing does not allow for any of the things that make a boom operator effective on set. It's clunky, it's big, it's bulky, it doesn't allow you to finesse the thing. There's nothing at all that's appealing to me about this thing. I hope the next video I watch has nothing to do with the Tilta zombie rig, or else I swear I'm stopping this whole thing. Please, not another Tilta. Please, not another Tilta. Please, not another Tilta video.
Hack number.
Okay, thank you. I'm pausing it immediately. Let's see what this thing is. Stop this. This is clearly a clip because it came to me at 1 minute and 58 seconds into this. He said hack number 3 is what it says right on the screen. All right, so let's look at this thing. It was released on the Cinecom.net YouTube channel with 2.57 million subscribers. And this video has 397,000 views. It was released on February 25th, 2020, so right before the COVID shutdown. So it's got 24,000 upvotes. All right, let's see how this video goes.
Number 3, something super simple. Take 2 rectangle cardboards and push a hole in both of them.
Okay, I have no idea why this video was sent to me to react to. Film gear hacks, I'm assuming, using cardboard, I'm assuming he's doing something with the microphone. Because it was sent to a sound person. Me. Cardboard, he's taking, I have no idea what he's doing.
Ideally, you want to have one hole set a little bit higher than the other. Next, take a shotgun mic.
Okay. 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 Let's see what he's doing. Maybe I hit pause too early.
And fumble it through the 2 holes. And bada bim, bada bang, a microphone stand.
You are a moron! Why does your channel have 2.57 million subscribers? This is crap! You have yourself a capsule back here. The reason you have an interference tube is because you have to shape the sound to be a certain way according to the engineering. Cardboard is not engineered into the microphone's, design. That is not what you do with this thing. You are basically blocking the capsule's ability to hear anything past this thing. Yes, it's going to get out the end. And yes, it's going to sound like total crap because it's focused on the front there without any of this other engineering and design, which this is just coloring the crap out of the sound. It's going to sound like you're listening through a cardboard roll. What the crap is this? Why are you teaching this stuff? This video has 400,000 views, 397,266 views. There better be a lot there on this video in the comments because this is complete crap. It's a horrible idea. And thank the Tilta videos for getting me this amped up.
This is actually great when you don't have a dedicated sound guy.
Okay. Okay. When you don't have a dedicated sound guy and you need your sounds to sound like total bull crap, this is the kind of stuff you do. Why not point the microphone in the other direction or forget to plug the thing in and just have buzz? Put the camera on, put the microphone on the camera, then maybe you have better results than this thing. I hate everything about this design. This idea sucks.
You can tuck away your microphone behind some object close to the
I mean, have you ever been in a situation where someone's smile just irritates you and you just... Okay. No, absolutely not. None of this is good. None of this is good. He's even off axis to the dude. His mouth is up here. The dude was facing down. The laptop was sure it was blocking it. Oh joy! Let's look at where it was exactly. Okay, so it was blocking it. Oh goody, you have a plant microphone, but the dude's mouth is over that. His arm was probably blocking too, wasn't it? Let's look back.
It's actually great when you don't have a dedicated sound guy. It's not great.
It sucks.
You can tuck away.
Okay, so he's not saying anything. He's looking this direction, but he's side addressing himself. It's going to sound like total crap.
Your microphone
for multiple reasons.
Behind some object close to the talent. We are on fire, guys.
You are an idiot. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. The same exact guy did 5 sound recording hacks. I'm going to have to do another review, another reaction video about that. This dude is going to kill me. This dude is going to kill me. So there we have it. Great. I hope you were entertained. If you have an email you want me to react to, by all means, send me an email at alan@soundspeeds.us and I will gladly do it. Probably, maybe. As long as it's not by Tilta or whoever this last guy is. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive this next video. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode, and be sure to tune in the future for more episodes where I do reaction videos, get extremely triggered, and of course, as always, bring you sound advice. Have a question you'd like answered or want to add something? Be sure to write it in the comment section down below. You can also make a suggestion for future topics of discussion. Again, comment section down below, or you can email me at soundspeeds@yahoo.com. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on future sound advice.